Hey there, welcome back. I hope you just enjoyed that video with Zach and Becca. So I'm going to give you some closing tips. Right now that you've gone through all of the training videos, your next step is to sit down and actually make your list of people that you're going to start contacting. Okay, and so for this one, my tip for you is don't say anyone's no for them. A lot of times what we see students doing is when they sit down to make their list, they start mentally crossing people off. Oh, that person doesn't have much money. I haven't talked to them in a long time. Oh, they're really busy. Oh, they've got a kid in college. Hey, let those people say no. If it's not the right time for them, that's fine. They will say that to you. However, you don't want to miss out on the opportunity of getting someone engaged that may actually be really excited about what you're doing and want to support you in it. So don't say anyone's no for them when you go about making that list. My second final tip for you is actually do face-to-face meetings. This kind of blows my mind. Every year we have tons of students go through the whole support raising training process. And then at the end of it, they decide to kind of check the whole thing and do what they are familiar with, which is sending out letters. And what we found, we're not saying that that is a bad thing to do, but what we found is that for the amount of money you're trying to raise, that's really going to cause more stress for you in the long run. So if you can just kind of put your skepticism on pause, put your fear on pause, and just trust us in this, we have seen student after student be able to do this successfully. So our encouragement to you is actually do those face-to-face meetings. Maybe what you can do if you're really skeptical about this whole face-to-face process is actually commit to doing 5 of them and seeing how it goes. And we can always reevaluate after that. So that's my second tip. My third tip is for you to actually spend some time sitting down and calculating how much money you're going to need to do Thrive School. So you want to calculate gas, you want to calculate how much is it going to take for me to pay some bills that I might have in Thrive School, how much does my shampoo cost, like all these little details you'll want to calculate. Next tip is that when you get to that part of the presentation where you're actually going to do the ask, you're going to ask people to join your team by financially supporting you, always include the verbiage monthly. So the way you're going to be the most successful in support raising is by asking people to monthly give to you. So you might want to say something like this. I would love to invite you to join my team by monthly supporting me by $100, $50, $200, some specific amount. So by putting that out there, it's the best option, and it's usually within people's financial resources to be able to give monthly. However, if you give them the option of one time, that's mostly what people will choose. So go for the monthly. That's really what's going to help you make your support raising goal. So my next tip is to actually thank people. Let's say someone has committed to support you in Thrive School. The very next thing you want to do after celebrating is to get out some nice stationery, write them a thank you note, and send it off to them. It's just a way to keep them involved and let them know that you're truly grateful. They're not just a number to you, they're not just finances to you, they're actually a person who's on your team, and you're so grateful for them. All right, that is a wrap. You have finished all the training materials. It is time for you to get started. What you want to do next is you want to email paige.zeidema@baselineonline.com, and she's going to give you some further resources to help you in this process. Also, we would love to pray for you and be in contact with you. In fact, let me pray for you now. God, I'm so excited for this person that is going to be support raising. I pray that you would give them courage to overcome their fear. I pray that they would trust in you, and I pray that you would give them wisdom. Bring the right stories to their mind, and bring the right people to their list. And God, we just thank you in advance for the ways that you are going to provide for this Thrive School student. We love you, Lord. Amen.